Hello everybody, we'll start in just a second. The New York Times has just come out with an article saying 760 million people are in some form of lockdown in China. Those are new numbers, staggering numbers. And it's all broken within the last 2 days. ABC News Australia 2 days ago released an article that said 500 million were under lockdown, and then they changed the title of their article and also the URL the next day, which was yesterday. They changed the title and made another title, and I've got that on my website. You can see how they did that. They left out the 500 million in lockdown is what they did. Well, today, uh, two or three outlets have come out today saying it's 500 million under some form of lockdown. So the story is basically just broke. And let me see what else. I'm always baffled at why people don't understand how dangerous this is. When I do stories, people will flock to some stories, but when it comes to this lockdown quarantines, get very little traffic, and it just baffles me as to why people can't see how dangerous this is, and that's why I've got this up of Bush Jr. Is it going to take a massive lockdown quarantine in our cities to make us understand how dangerous this is? Because if it happens here in America, it's going to happen just like in China. It's going to be overnight. You're going to sign an executive order, and the whole West Coast overnight is under lockdown. And like I said, it just baffles me as why people don't understand how dangerous this is. It's as dangerous as the virus itself, if not more dangerous. Okay, let me take you to some of the articles. This is from U.S. News and World Report, right over here. Well, actually, it's from Reuters because it says Reuters here. Around 500 million people in China are currently affected by the policies put in place restricting movement to contain the coronavirus. That's exactly what ABC Australia changed their title to. They changed it to this when it was originally said 500 million people in China are under lockdown. And now, today, the New York Times is saying that 760 million people are actually on some form of lockdown. Okay, let me take you to the next thing. Here's another one from Reuters. You can see it right here. This is a chart of the lockdowns. Here, I'll just do it like this. Okay, up here it says 500 million people affected. And then down here it said the lockdown starts with Wuhan the epicenter of the epidemic on January 23rd. And this is saying Wuhan's 11 million, and it's not giving a number for the other cities in Hubei for some reason. And let's not forget, there's two, they knew about this virus as soon as possibly in December of 2019. And they didn't take action until January 23rd. So that's, in my mind, that's one of the main reasons this thing is spread, is because of slow response, unbelievable slow response to this virus. Okay, we have the province, I believe this is a province, 41 million, 62 million here. The next one, 46 million. Beijing, 22 million. Shanghai, 24 million. And I've been reporting that Shanghai and Beijing are under some form of lockdown quarantine for 2 weeks. And this is the first indication that what I was saying is true. And then this one is 30 million. And then I'm not sure what all this is about, but it says 50 million under full or partial lockdown in China. And there's the title of the story right there. On breaking news, I have, you can see it down here on my homepage. By our calculations, 760 million are living under some kind of residential lockdown from the New York Times that just broke just a few minutes ago. And let me see if I've got anything else here. My website is called thefutureofnews.info. I'm doing extensive coverage on the coronavirus. And if anything else comes online, I will report it to you as soon as possible. Talk to you later.